Patience and perseverance. Keys to lasting success. Welcome back to Motivoia, your daily dose of inspiration. In a world that often prioritizes instant gratification, we sometimes forget the power of two fundamental principles: patience and perseverance. Have you ever set a goal, started working towards it, but then felt discouraged because you didn't see immediate results? We've all been there. Real lasting success doesn't happen overnight. It's the culmination of consistent effort, dedication, and a deep-rooted belief in ourselves. So let's dive deep into these two incredible qualities, patience and perseverance, and discover how they can become your guiding lights on the path to achieving your dreams. Understanding patience, the power of steady growth. Patience. It's a word we hear often, but what does it truly mean to embody patience? Patience is more than just waiting for something to happen. It's about understanding that growth takes time. It's about trusting the process, even when we can't see the finish line. Think about a tiny seed planted in the earth. It doesn't sprout into a magnificent tree overnight. It requires nurturing, sunlight, and time. It has to weather storms and droughts, but throughout it all, the seed remains patient, slowly and steadily developing a strong foundation beneath the surface. And that's the beauty of patience. It allows us to build that unshakable foundation, to develop deep roots that can withstand any challenge. It teaches us to find joy in the journey, in the small victories along the way. Think about the people you admire most in the world, the artists, the entrepreneurs, the leaders who inspire you. Their success didn't happen overnight. They faced setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when they wanted to give up. But they persevered, they held on to their vision, and they trusted the timing of their lives. When we're patient, we're less likely to make impulsive decisions that could derail our progress. We become more resilient, more adaptable to the inevitable changes that life throws our way. Celebrate those small wins. Acknowledge how far you've come, and remember that every bit of effort, every act of courage, is bringing you closer to your dreams. Embracing perseverance, the courage to never give up. Now let's talk about perseverance. If patience is the steady hand that guides us, perseverance is the unwavering fire in our hearts, the force that propels us forward even when the path gets tough. Perseverance is the commitment to keep going, even when we face setbacks, even when we stumble and fall. It's the voice inside us that says, "I may not have reached my destination yet, but I'm one step closer than I was yesterday." Think about the story of Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors of all time. He didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, or even his 100th try. In fact, he faced thousands of failures before he finally succeeded. But with each setback he learned, he adapted, and he refused to give up on his vision. Imagine if Edison had given up after 999 attempts, convinced that success wasn't meant to be. The world would be a very different place today. But he understood the power of perseverance. He knew that every failure, every obstacle was an opportunity to learn and grow. It's about acknowledging our fears, our doubts, and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about understanding that the path to success is rarely linear. Chapter 3: The Inseparable Bond: How Patience and Perseverance Work Together. So we've explored the individual strengths of patience and perseverance, but here's the key. They are not isolated forces. They work together, hand in hand, to help us navigate the complexities of life and achieve our goals. Think of it this way. Patience is the deep breath you take before diving into a challenging task. It's the understanding that some things take time, that rushing the process won't get you to your destination any faster. Perseverance, on the other hand, is the act of diving in, of taking those consistent actions, even when the water gets choppy. It's the unwavering commitment to keep swimming, even when you can't see the shore. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. Patience is the understanding that you won't reach the summit in a single leap. It's the willingness to pace yourself, to take breaks when needed, and to appreciate the beauty of the journey. Perseverance is the act of putting one foot in front of the other, even when your legs are tired, even when the wind is howling against you. Without patience, perseverance can become frantic and unsustainable. But when we combine the two, when we embrace the steady, grounding force of patience and the unwavering, driving force of perseverance, we unlock a powerful synergy that allows us to achieve extraordinary things. Chapter 4: Cultivating Patience and Perseverance. Practical steps for growth. Now you might be wondering, how can I develop these qualities in my own life? How can I become more patient, more persevering, in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable? Well, the good news is that patience and perseverance are not innate traits that some people are born with and others are not. They are skills like any other that we can cultivate and strengthen through practice and conscious effort. Here are a few practical tips to get you started. First, set realistic goals. One of the biggest obstacles to patience is setting unrealistic expectations. When we set our sights too high, too soon, we're more likely to get discouraged and give up. Start by setting small, achievable goals that you can build on over time. Second, celebrate small wins. Perseverance isn't just about pushing through to the finish line. It's about recognizing and celebrating the small victories along the way. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your commitment and your progress. Third, learn from failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. Instead of viewing setbacks as reasons to give up, embrace them as opportunities to learn, to adapt, and to come back stronger. Fourth, practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to impatience and frustration. When we focus on the good in our lives, on the things we're grateful for, it shifts our perspective and helps us to appreciate the journey, even when things get tough. Fifth, cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. When we're mindful, we're less likely to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. We can approach challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. And finally, surround yourself with support. The journey of growth is always easier when we have a supportive community by our side. Chapter 5. Reaping the Rewards. The transformative power of patience and perseverance. Now let's talk about the incredible rewards that come from cultivating patience and perseverance. Because when we embrace these qualities, we don't just achieve our goals, we transform ourselves in the process. Firstly, patience and perseverance empower us to achieve those long-term goals that once seemed impossible, the ones that require consistent effort, dedication, and an unwavering belief in ourselves. Whether it's building a successful business, writing a book, running a marathon, or mastering a new skill, these qualities provide the foundation for lasting success. Think about the feeling of accomplishment that washes over you when you finally achieve a goal you've been working towards for months, or even years. The sense of pride, knowing that you didn't give up, that you persevered through the challenges, and that you came out stronger on the other side. That feeling is amplified tenfold when it comes from a place of patience and perseverance. Secondly, these qualities build an unshakable inner strength and resilience. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. There will be times when we face setbacks, disappointments, and challenges that test us to our core. But when we've cultivated patience and perseverance, we develop an inner reservoir of strength that allows us to navigate these challenges with grace and determination. We learn to bounce back from adversity, to adapt to change, and to keep moving forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. We develop a deep-rooted belief in our ability to handle whatever life throws our way. Thirdly, patience and perseverance open us up to a world of learning and growth. When we're willing to be patient with ourselves, to embrace the process of learning, we unlock hidden potential and discover new talents we never knew we possessed. Think about the joy of mastering a new skill, whether it's playing an instrument, speaking a new language, or perfecting a recipe. Outrow embraced the journey, patience, and perseverance as guiding lights. So, as we wrap up our conversation today, remember this. Patience and perseverance are not just about achieving external success, they're about cultivating inner strength, resilience, and a deep sense of fulfillment. The next time you set a goal, embrace the journey, knowing that it won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and never, ever give up on your dreams. See you in the next video.